Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel and the On the Map Challenge series here on Richlands, Ohio. So, we got a lot of machines running right now. We pretty much have a job for every single one of the machines lined up so far. So, just moving the header right now with the D21, getting that hooked up so we can run the combine. We originally said we wanted to do beans first, but of course, due to poor planning on my part, the beans aren't ready yet, so we're gonna have to bite the bullet there, and maybe next year we'll plan ahead a little bit better. So right now we need to back this in, but next we will be harvesting a little piece out of our corn there. We are going to be harvesting today. That's kind of the main mission of the episode today, but we need to get some corn cleared out because we need to haul our oats, and with this yard being so tight, it's going to be better if we can just kind of drive on the field a little bit. So we're going to just kind of dig into this and get some corn taken off so we can not have to worry about running it over while we are unloading. So this auger we bought for $1,000, the cheapest auger we could get, but the PTO is on that left side there, which kind of makes it pretty inconvenient, I gotta say, for where we have our bin and all that good stuff. So I think if we can just kind of get this little bit out, we should be good to just not have to worry about running corn over and all that goodness. So we have the 8070 hooked up to the chisel plow because we'll be getting right into this field right after we harvest it to chisel plow it. And then we have the 7045 on grain hauling duties, so we have to get our oats hauled up to why you not want to know? Okay, you're loading. Gotta get our oats hauled up to the co-op and get those sold off. It looks like we're gonna be able to make about 131,000. It's looking like. That was prior to putting that into our wagon, so I think it's actually more like 145,000. So, but yeah, so we're gonna make ourselves some good money here with the oats. I am expecting us to probably, after this harvest, I mean, we might not get it right away, but I think that we should have well over $300,000 from all of our crops. I think that's yeah. If we're gonna have 145,000 from our oats, I mean, we had a lot of oats. We had our biggest field in oats, plus another small field. So yeah, I mean, by the time we sell all of our crops, which is one big field of soybeans, that home field right there of corn, and the two small fields down by the creek of corn, I think we'll have well over 300 grand from harvest this year. So that will be really great for growth next year. Really looking forward to that. I have my eye on a few pieces of land that we're going to look into. mainly the one that's right there on the other side of the home field. So it would be 7. That's 326 grand. And we can knock down this tree line and combine these two fields, and I think that would be a really great investment. Just have to see what the neighbor there thinks about giving up some ground to us. So yeah, I have that one in mind. Obviously there's always looking into buying some of Steve's ground. Maybe one could combine these two fields. That would be nice. I mean, we don't always have to combine fields, but I'm just thinking kind of like ahead too, to where when we have bigger machines and stuff, I mean, it makes sense to combine ground, I would think, once you have that kind of machinery and stuff like that. So, I mean, that's not going to be for a bit, but I mean, it's not going to be all that far away either. So, yeah. I do like the price saving stock check mod, because it kind of just tells you right up front about like how much money you're gonna make, but at the same time it kind of takes the fun out of like the suspense of how much money you're actually gonna make type of thing, you know. So I'm not gonna make you guys sit through this. I'll cut to when we're about to be empty. Just about empty. If you see up in the right corner, that's 42,498 bucks from this one load. Just a reminder, we did end up switching to easy economy at the beginning of this year. I'm sure if you're regular to the channel, you know that. So we did end up making that switch just due to the economy of this map with field prices and all that kind of stuff. And just even on easy mode, it's still gonna be a grind due to how expensive fields and all that stuff is. So, but yeah, it's going. I'm just trying to think if we did anything off screen from the last episode. And yep, we did. We got bees in. We put some bees in. I only put one set of bees in because I was trying to find a good spot for it right on the edge of our field over there by Steve's, and I didn't like the look of it because I had to put it like right on the edge where we kind of put some equipment at sometimes, and yeah, I just didn't like the look of it. So we're gonna hold off on bees on that field. I think I might look at it again quick before we harvest that field, but we did put a big beehive in right there by the gardens, or the garden, and the shed there, that tool shed there that we store our veggies in. So, and fruit, I suppose, because we do strawberries. So, our crop storage shed. How about that? So coming right up onto it. So it's a pretty big one, and it looks like we have some honey already. So yeah, it's sitting right there. So it is our new entrepreneurial endeavor on this map. Our good old bees. So I think I'll probably cut until we're done selling these, because this is going to be a bit of a job. I'm going to need to do 60,000. This holds 20, at least 3 more loads, so we'll cut until we are done with this and probably be starting harvest. Alright, so we got all of our oats sold now, and we got the deer auger out of the way, and we got the loading auger hooked up to the case, and the grain carts in the wagons in the field, and now we just gotta hop into the combine and get combining. So that's the wrong vehicle. You gotta hop in the combine. There we go. Fire her up. Get her going. I move the ladder up quick. And we're off. So I think in this episode I would really like to get all of the corn fields done. So I think once we do our montage, it will be a montage of all 3 fields being harvested. So just so we can continue to kind of progress time. But I feel like there's been a lot of combining in recent episodes, so I don't want to get to where we're just doing the same job over and over again. So gotta kind of progress in that sense and make sure we're not kind of just stuck on one job all the time. So we'll get this done, then we'll move down to those other fields, and I'll see you guys after that. just like that, we have a full day done and over just about. We probably have a quarter of corn left to dump into this trailer once I get back. So I gotta bring this back to the farm, dump it in the silo, head back, and get the rest dumped in, and then we will bring the equipment back, and that is corn harvest for year 3 of this series. So next series, I think we'll be getting into soybeans, and hopefully maybe even that episode will be also looking to get that tree line knocked down and possibly combine those 2 fields in the back there where we had our oats. So one thing I did forget to mention after we sold our oats is we did make like 150 grand. So we're sitting at 185,000, and I couldn't be happier. It's nice to have some money in the bank account. So it's something substantial too, because when we sold our straw, we made like 60 grand from that, but we ended up paying off our loan, which we had a $45,000 loan. So yeah, that is it for this episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.